Merry Christmas, everyone. The South Shakers are here to bring you some Christmas cheer in the season finale. Here, we've been giving you Raw versus SmackDown, a Survivor Series edition, here in the Shakers Den for a couple months now, and this is our final episode. Of course, WWE Raw versus SmackDown in the Den. That is right. We hope you are having a great Christmas like we are here in the Den. Brought to you by Battleground Podcast and, of course, the Shakers Den. Nickie, Booshie here, Driune, Santana. Everyone is here, it seems. The Den is filling up. We thank y'all for tuning in. Driune, did you have a good Christmas today on this good Monday?
Bro, I did. I'm very puffy eyed right now because I was knocked the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie.
Mm.
I don't know what came over me, but as soon as my head hit the pillow, I was out of there for the count.
Mm.
But I had a really good. I mean, for me, I get to celebrate Christmas twice. So I get to celebrate Christmas on the 24th. I get to celebrate Christmas on the 25th. So I feel like the luck of the Irish is what they would like to say, sort of, in a sense. But yeah.
Yeah, well, there it is.
How was your Christmas, Nikki?
It was fun. It was chill. The weekend was more packed. It started off jam packed from Saturday, kept moving. Sunday, traveled
Mm.
back to Chattanooga, and I feel like today was the only day that I've had in these 3 days where I just feel like I've been able to just be at peace. And I've been around a lot of family, and I love it because I've seen a lot of people that I haven't seen in years. But I drove back home last night against my family member's will. But I have to be in my bed. Like, I don't know what it is, but coming home,
Being in your own bed, just,
yeah,
I mean,
like it's necessary for the holidays. I couldn't be. I thought, Lord, I can't. I want to be in my bed for Christmas. You know,
I
Santa
mean,
might
yeah.
come around, so
Do you have a chimney or he gonna come to the front door?
he can come through the window.
Girl, hell no. How big is your
Yeah.
window?
We do have a chimney though. It's pretty big. We do have a chimney though.
I don't know. We ain't, there is no chimney. He can only come to the front door,
Mm-mm,
and the alarm gonna go off. So
mm-mm. I didn't have a chimney in my house growing up, but we have one now.
I never had a chimney. We've always had a front door, back door, and a garage door.
And we never use it.
The chimney.
Chimney. No, we never like burn wood or
What?
anything. You know what I'm saying?
Merry Christmas, everybody. Those who celebrate Feliz Navidad. All of that good jazz here. All right. I
Yeah.
mean, we don't really. I mean, we don't really have much to discuss here. I mean, you had a full, technically a full kind of live show for
Yeah.
Monday Night Raw. I got a tape show for SmackDown.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would count as us losing in a sense. I don't think so. The Santa not get done for breaking the internet. I don't know. He who knows what Santa might get. Santa might get knocked out if he breaking the internet and nobody know that he was coming.
Well, let James Brown tell it. Santa Claus needs to go to the ghetto first. I heard this song earlier. I'm like, what were you thinking?
I mean, maybe that's what inspired Friday After Next. Because Santa did go to
Maybe
the ghetto and steal all
he
their Christmas.
did. I
So,
get it, but oh my god, like that. I was cleaning up and was like, what?
hell no.
But no, I don't know. I think we had. I think everyone had a bye week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I'm gonna.
good.
Does this sound better?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I don't. I think it's a clash between. I don't know. Maybe she just needs to rest. I don't know. But I heard it. I
It's
hear
funny.
it. It's not
Crazy.
horrible, but it's just it. It's picking up too much. Like, why are you getting that much?
Like, she going
We're
crazy.
gonna arrest her. for right now. But we do have to get into Monday Night Raw from last week. Of course, if you watch Monday Night Raw tonight, you got the best of 2023, which, I mean, what? Charlotte versus Rhea War Games match? What are y'all going to show for SmackDown? Like,
Like, that's true. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be half of whatever the fuck Roman Reigns did,
yeah.
or whatever. But I guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah, but on tonight, just like last week, we did see the Judgment Day. There was an edited photo with Mr. R Truth taking the spot of JD, but Judgment Day did open us up. Hey yo, last week. Pause. But speaking of our truth, he kind of felt a little left out while Damian Priest really wasn't really trying to hear what he had to say. And then, of course, later ended up in a Miracle on 34th Street street fight with JD, in which he ended up winning, which is crazy, crazy pin. The love is in the air. But Truth is definitely a treasure. I definitely agree with that. It was really good to see him get the win too, because it's been tough for our Truth. He's a great character. Sometimes he's not taken as serious in the ring, but he's an amazing competitor. So it was really good to see that. We also, of course, what we thought was going to get to the match between what seemed to be Nia Jax and Becky Lynch, because they both had their gear on, I thought. Nia Jax comes to the ring and makes it very clear that Becky is the one that needs this just as much as she does. Reminds Becky Lynch that she's just as big of a star as Becky Lynch, and even continues to proclaim that she made the man, the myth, the legend, Becky Lynch. Now, as we know, their match will be next. I did not add any matches. I just realized that. I didn't add any matches from. We'll talk about those a little later. As far as the women go, there will be a one-on-one match between Nia Jax and Becky Lynch. And then after the interaction that was last week, Rhea Ripley will be defending her champion. Well, she should be defending her championship against Ivy Nile. Now, this will take place, of course, 1 week from today. That is the first Monday Night Raw of the year. And it is called Day One. So it's going to be very interesting to see that. However, once Nia started talking about her daughter, this is when the gloves are off. I don't know why Nia turned her back. I don't know why she thought that would be safe. However, even though Becky was the one to attack Nia ended up with really the upper hand towards the end, knocking Becky out. Leaving her literally where she stood. Ref Bay having to come in and really, do some damage control for Becky Lynch. I think this is going to be a marquee match. I think it's going to kick us off really well. And I'm very excited to see Nia. I don't know. I don't have any early predictions, but I think Nia almost has to win. What really took up the bulk of the show, in my opinion, the greatest match of the night, Miz trying everything that he could to take down your boy Gunther. Y'all, this match was absolutely amazing. Miz doesn't get enough credit. I always say he's underrated as hell. This match was good though. Like, no complaints. I do think Miz could have won. But damn, man. I'm talking about, like, I'm not a big Gunther fan, but he's putting on for the brand. Putting on matches with The Miz, putting on matches with Chad Gable, and then them being able to shine too. I don't know. Miz has really given Gunther a run for his money during this run. So
I will say this is like probably like in the time that him and Gunther have been in matches with each other, I would say that for tonight and for that night in particular, with this being his last opportunity, this is probably the best match currently of today that Miz has put on. I will say that. So once again, Miz, you can now say that you gave Gunther maybe one of his best current matches out of his title reign instead of holding on to John Cena and saying how much you beat him at WrestleMania and main evented. So now you have something new that you can add to the collection, you know what I'm saying, of your accolades that you like holding on to. But I think that Miz really showed a lot of people that he's not just a trash talker. He actually can go in the ring. Because
Yeah.
a lot of people do forget that Miz can actually wrestle, but and that's like social media hate basically. So
Yeah. I mean, you know how it is. You know how people can be. And
of
if
course,
you people judge off of one promo instead of
and then
watching,
that's it.
an entire catalog. I remember
Yeah.
wanting I'm a more in person kind of person. If I can catch you on the indies or I can catch you out wrestling and you're supposed to be this phenomenon, I want to see it.
Mm,
But when you're in WWE, it is a little different. I feel like because there's a total package mechanism that goes into it: wrestling,
right.
charisma, ring gear, look, a present, appearance, everything. So it's a little different. So, and I think Miz he checks off every single box for me. But Gunther was successful. No telling when Gunther will ever lose his title. He's definitely gearing up for a year with some new competitors.
Yeah.
But we move on. We mm, Cody, y'all, he's fed up with Shinsuke, and this did not go how I don't think anyone thought. Finally, Cody gets the control in the sense, but it's almost like he loses it. Just like unfortunately, we are sad to announce here at the Shakkas Den, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven are no longer the tag team champions. But congratulations to Kaden and Katana. You guys have worked really hard for this. Fans have really been pushing and wanting this moment. Definitely saw this coming. L booking could have been on day one. I don't know what was the hype, but
It would have been great,
yeah,
to have this, but I don't know if they wanted to. Meaning, like, I think they wanted to do something because there were two big tag team title matches happening within the night.
yeah,
Somebody had to take the victory,
yeah,
and it was either the women or the men
true.
for the challenger wise.
Unless it's Impact Wrestling where they have five matches in a row and every title change.
That nasty. That was a nasty night.
It was Slammiversary all over
It
again.
was tragic.
Honestly, it was.
Like
They
I don't
if you watch the best of 2023 tonight on Monday Night Raw,
know.
Chelsea Green was awarded a vignette that was produced and edited apparently by Adam Pierce and his people. Chelsea was not
Does
happy.
Adam know that it was edited by Adam? Like Adam, does Adam know that his people edited that video?
Well, that's what he said. He said
Oh,
that he got the team to make a video
mm,
specifically for Chelsea Green.
that's interesting.
Yeah. He said
Well,
that this, and then he presented it to her as a Christmas gift.
well, look at Adam coming around.
Wait, you didn't see the promo?
I did not see the promo.
Oh, right. You
Yeah.
said you just woke up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He
Wow, Adam,
she-
that is so like growth.
yeah, she
Like,
came.
give them a
Oh,
comment.
wait till you see it though. She hated it.
Wait,
Um.
was
Oh yeah, she hated it. It starts good. Starts really well.
well, what the? Wow,
Yeah. Wait till you see it. We
I'm afraid to even.
can't wait to hear this. Tozawa and Ivar also had a match as well. I believe I want to say Ivar won, but honestly, anything that Ivar does, I can't remember. So I feel like if Tozawa would have won, let's see.
I was
Tozawa.
trying to see if I can find this damn thing that Mr. Adam Pierce did for Chelsea because
It's on the Twitter.
oh, here it is. Not my the absolute bet reveals the worst Chelsea Green low life.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Adam. Well, I do remember this. I mean, it was cute. Okay, I see what we're going with. Okay, Of course, return at the Royal Rumble. She looks great. The,
Yeah.
okay, she slaps the hell out of Raquel. Raquel wasn't feeling it. Closed on the hell out of Chelsea Green. Timeout.
And that's where it goes just downhill.
Oh, oh, oh!
Mhm.
Wow. Missed in the face by Oscar. Okay. What? Mm,
Last week.
wow.
Mm-hmm. I don't give a damn.
Her getting eliminated at the Royal Rumble. That is beautiful. 5 seconds, Chelsea. Now, Adam, this is crazy Karen alert. Wow. This woman is out of her damn mind.
Matt, Matt's definitely coming back. No way. I'm still looking at the highlights. It skipped to the absolutely best highlights, but Ivan Tozawa did
That
have a
is
match,
crazy.
and I'm almost certain
Wow.
that.
That Adam, now you'll be hearing from her lawyers, I'm sure.
Oh, 100%.
I'm sure you'll be hearing from her lawyers.
Wait, did Tozawa,
That
maybe Akira or Tozawa won? Hold on, we finna see. Live reactions, everybody.
is- Someone in the chat said he did win.
Oh, well, I don't have to watch this shit.
Greg could just went to the results. I'm sure it would have told you.
No, I'm watching the highlights, but I couldn't find the
Oh,
written results. I think
oh
Tozawa won.
no.
Oh, no, he didn't.
No, I've already beat it Tozawa. No, so you could just with the Dodie.com raw results last week. It would have gave what you was looking
Ugh, that's
for. Like
disgusting.
you over here trying to look and find a video.
Well, yeah, because I said when I went to go look at the results, nothing popped up. When I went to WWE
Well,
website, they brought me to a video. They didn't bring me to nothing written. So I guess I was
oh,
like, well, I'll just watch the clip and figure it out. We moved on. Of course, we heard from Seth Rollins after what he had to say to CM Punk last week. And that was very interesting because obviously he was um,
mhm.
confronted by Drew McIntyre, who obviously is going to get his match pretty soon. And they ended up getting in a brawl, and Drew McIntyre was fighting a man in a blouse. But we ended the night pretty well. A couple things before we turn it over to SmackDown. We did see Kofi Kingston dressed as Santa Claus,
A thick
and
ass Santa Claus is there.
yeah, thick. Okay.
Yeah.
The Imperium did not like that. He was attacked and then later joined by Jay Uso. Who helped him because I guess New Day couldn't.
Well, listen, it's either you get them against each other around this time or they work together. Now you don't have to worry about it. I miss when the Usos.
And Jay and didn't Jay have a match?
Yeah, they ended up having a match against. Well, he ended up having a match against what's his name? Ludwig, and
Yeah,
he beat him. This was after the
yeah.
tour one attack.
Yeah. And then of course in our main event, the tag team champions were successful. Judgment Day defeating Julius Creed and Brutus. They put up a good fight.
They did.
Definitely some good wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too extravagant, nothing too crazy. And I kind of have to agree. Like I do um agree with, SmackDown was kind of that way too. Before we get out of here, there will be some matches that are happening at day one. I'm gonna try to pull those up. I forgot completely. Let's see, what do we have here? So far, we have Becky Lynch versus Nia Jax. Tegan Knox and Natalia will take no. Y'all need to fix it. Oh, never mind. Tegan Knox and Natalia will have a match with Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark that will determine the number one contenders for the women's tag team match. As announced earlier, also Rhea Ripley and Ivy Nile in a singles match for the Women's World Championship. And then Seth Rollins will defend against Drew McIntyre at day one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it as far as right now. So a lot of women. They did the women. But yeah, guess it's time to move on to Friday nights. Cause
Oh well,
Tweet.
of course. Moving on over to Friday Night SmackDown. Of course, this was a pre-taped show, so I'm pretty sure those who read the spoilers, you already know exactly what happened. So I really don't have to really dive a little bit too much into the matches, and just kind of just talk about I guess what's important that there may moments that happen or whatever. So we start off the night, of course. AJ Styles returned last week, and he's in this Undertaker mode where he's in all black, trench coat. Everybody that goes heel, they always end up wearing all black. Like it's so cliche. Why nobody ever want? Why when people go heel, they don't want to wear white or like red or something? Green, purple. Just any other color. They always want to put on black. Um, and then, of course, AJ Styles, he talked about, wanting his opportunity with Roman Reigns because, I mean, he did get taken out of his match that was supposed to be, he was supposed to be tagging with John Cena. Hence the reason why he attacked LA Knight last week because he's upset about the fact that LA Knight kind of stole his spot. Now, LA Knight and Randy, of course, they have their little tensions flaring up because of the fact of that Randy Orton kind of did steal the pin from LA Knight, but then again, they were in a tag team. So did he really steal the pin? Either way, the team won. And so LA Knight, AJ Styles, Randy Orton all have one thing in common, and that is having the opportunity to get that title off of Roman Reigns. And Nick Aldis, of course, decided to say, well, you know what? Maybe one of you guys will get your opportunity. It's going to be a triple threat match. Whoever wins at the Friday Night SmackDown New Year's resolution, you will get an opportunity to face Roman Reigns at Royal Rumble. Now, Roman heard about this and he wasn't too happy about the fact of that Nick Aldis, who is the general manager, is making matches and stipulations and stuff like that without running it through him because he is quote unquote the tribal chief. And Nick Aldis said, well, bitch, I'm the general. And what Mr. Adam Pearce used to do around this motherfucker, I don't run through nobody. Okay? Point blank, period. I don't run through nobody. So don't ever in your life think that I gotta go to you to get an approval. Like this is a pre-authorization for a match.
He ate
No.
him.
Yes.
Nick ate him up. Like,
Girl, do you really think I gotta go through you to make a match? Just know that whoever wins between AJ, Randy, and LA Knight will face you at Royal Rumble. Okay, none more, none less. So that's that. And then of course we move on to our 8-woman tag match. We had Zelina Vega, Mia Yim, Bianca Belair, and Shotzi taking on Damage Control's Bailey, Asuka, and Kairi Sane, and of course the women's champion Kairi Sane, with Dakota Kai being out there as a support system. And this was a really nice match between these women. Just to say, you got all the women basically on SmackDown on the show. Honestly, that's really what it was. And it was a very Christmas-like because, of course, this was a Christmassy type show anyway. So a lot of presents, a lot of pies, and a lot of unexpected guests or unholy guests. We got to see Isla Dawn and Abba Fire, who we haven't seen since I want to say Halloween Havoc wise, as far as like sort of been on TV if you watch NXT. And they have their eyes on Asuka and Kairi Sane, who are the Kabuki Warriors back together again. And they basically sort of became a distraction for Bailey, which caused Bailey to end up getting that loss or whatever, which they didn't have no photo of her losing. So I guess they got tired of seeing Bailey lose for the rest of the year. So they didn't want to include that photo. But yeah, Team Bianca ended up getting the victory because Mia Yim pins the champion, Io Sky. And I said that if someone you pin that champion, she better get a title opportunity. And that is exactly what's going to happen, which we'll get into those matches that they have announced for January 5th. But shout out to Mia Yim though. I feel like this is a great moment for Mia. This is someone differently who's getting the pin. You know what I'm saying? And I respect it a lot because Mia Yim, she's kind of, of course, her and Zelina been doing their thing. I mean, Zelina got taken out because not only did she get pied in the face, she also got missed too by Asuka. So, yeah, she was over there fighting for her life and everything like that. So I definitely am happy that Mia Yim not only got the victory for her team, but will also be getting a title shot, which I think that is absolutely great. I think that is amazing for her. So shout out to Mia Yim, girl. We move on to our next match. Mommy and Pete versus Nikki's man Dragon Lee for the NXT North American Championship.
His
And
legs. His legs are crazy.
bro, it's nasty work. But yeah, this was, Bill. Well, my Butch. I'm not calling him that. Pete. Ever since Ridge, kind of turned his back on Pete, Pete's kind of been by himself, trying to figure some things out. And, he stepped up to the plate with Dragon Lee. Since Dragon Lee has won his North American Championship, he's been defending his damn title. Like it's nothing. Like any competitor, anybody who wants to step up, he's been defending this title. And next up just happened to be Pete. And Pete gave him, what exactly was needed. He definitely broke his fingers, he broke his arm, all types of things, and it was a great match between these two. But not enough for Pete to get the victory over Dragon Lee. And I just think that this is like a redemption mark for Pete. This is a hoping that he transitions back into the bruiserweight, because I mean this whole Bush thing is ran its course. He he doesn't even look like a Bush anymore when he first came onto this on SmackDown. You know what I'm saying? When he was barely talking, he was just running havoc, just knocking people the fuck down whenever he got an opportunity to. And now he's talking a little more. He's looking like the bruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? So like, just turn him back. Literally, that's all you gotta do is make him a bruiserweight, make him Pete Dunne again, drop the Butch shit, because obviously Ridge is somewhere doing other things. Sheamus, who the hell knows where Sheamus is at? You know what I'm saying? So it's like now it's his time to be alone, grow into whatever it is he's gonna grow into, back into, and that's okay. But Pretty Daily seems to be happy at the fact of that Pete is kind of alone by himself. And so they took it upon themselves to start talking trash to him backstage after his match, and he knocked their ass out. And Nick Aldis told him, say, look, well, I guess it's the New Year's resolution. You go find you a partner and we'll have a tag match. If you know who that tag partner needs to be, and it needs to be Tyler Bate. I don't give a damn. It needs to be Tyler Bate. So, also we move on to first other semifinal match for the United States Championship tournament. Kevin Owens versus Carmelo Hayes, and this was a great showing for Carmelo. He really fits on the blue brand. Honestly, I think that if whenever the time comes where he's officially, or they feel like he's officially ready to come up to the main roster, Friday Night SmackDown would have to go to Melo. Like it really would. Like he fits there. Like even though he's only been on there twice, this is the second time seeing him. He messaged in really, really well, and his match with Kevin Owens was really good too. Kevin, he told you cannot little bro him, and he definitely proved that point tonight. But it wasn't enough for him to get the victory. But Kevin Owens does move on to the finals for the United States Championship tournament. And a big shout out to Melo. He did what he needed to do. He didn't go out there and kind of get, you know, slacked out a little bit, but he did what was needed. So shout out to Melo. Very, very proud of him. And whenever that time comes, hell, maybe Melo be able to pull a Kevin Owens the way he did John Cena. Who knows? We move on to our other semifinals match. Santos Escobar versus Bobby Lashley. Street Profits outside. This was a really, really great match. What made it even more interesting is that, of course, we know Santos used to be with LWO. He has kind of been finding his own way now since he, turned his back on Rey Mysterio and has turned his back on his family. He's found a new family. And we found out that his new family is none other than Angel Garza and Humberto. This is his new family. And so now we are in the process of a new rebuild of what could possibly be Legado de Fantasma. And I said this like a while back. I was like, damn, I feel like Angel Garza and Humberto are going to be the ones that's going to join him because it just makes sense. They give me true heel vibes, and they definitely have been doing that when they were down on NXT, and even before they went down to NXT and they was on the main roster too when they came back. They give me so much heel vibes, and I think that it works really, really well. Not saying that with Joaquin and Cruz del Toro that it didn't work because they were the original the original Legado de Fantasma. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Angel and Umberto. Let's see how this goes. Let's see if maybe they're at a woman. I know that there's been talks of maybe adding Electra Lopez to it, or maybe even adding Lola Vice. Um, some people think that maybe Melina would be great for this. I don't know. I guess we just have to see how everything plays out when all of LWO gets back together, and we'll see how that goes. Um, we move on to our main event, which is Solo versus AJ Styles. And AJ is finally getting his opportunity to get his hands on Solo, the man who did take him out of his opportunity to go and tag with John Cena to face him and Roman. I think it was for Crown Jewel, I want to say. And AJ Styles putting out a lot of things. AJ Styles is in tremendous shape. This man doing backflips. AJ Styles ain't done no backflip in a long ass time. I cannot even remember AJ Styles doing a damn springboard moonsault at all whatsoever. Can't even remember. But he was pulling all the stops before he got interrupted by Roman Reigns, who basically, I mean, AJ technically won via disqualification. And the two men attack began to happen. Solo and Roman Reigns begin to attack AJ Styles until I think Randy Orton had came out here too, but Randy Orton ended up getting attacked by Jimmy Uso, which brings out LA Knight to basically be a part of that two-man jump. Roman Reigns and Solo begin to try to take out LA Knight. And well, once Roman, Solo, and Jimmy basically vanished from the ring, LA Knight took his anger out on AJ Styles. I guess more so trying to get his revenge on how AJ Styles knocked his ass out the week before. And Randy Orton just trying to, be the middleman, trying to get them to stop, what I'm saying, trying to break it up, and knowing that we have this triple threat match happening for Smack New Year's Down or Revolution or whatever this shit is. This is the crazy dumbass low way to put New Year's between SmackDown. Like it could fuck up somebody's brain cells, literally, like it did mine. But on January 5th, we will have that. This will be the first SmackDown of the year. LA Knight, Randy Orton, AJ Styles. Who will go off to win to face Roman Reigns at the Royal Rumble? We have to find out. I don't know, but I feel like, I don't know. I mean, it's really hard to say who could win this, honestly, because they could give it to LA Knight. You know what I'm saying? They could want to have maybe AJ Styles go out to face him at Royal Rumble. But, I mean, you got Royal Rumble, and then you got, of course, Elimination Chamber following behind. And, whoever wins between that normally ends up being the person that faces whoever at WrestleMania. So, I guess we have to figure out there. Also have our finals for the United States Championship Tournament, Kevin Owens versus Santos Escobar. I am hoping that Santos win. Honestly, I truly do. I feel like he needs this a lot more than Kevin Owens. I feel like Kevin, I think Kevin's just there just for babyface wise, you know what I'm saying? But I do feel like Santos should win this. He definitely should win this, honestly. So we get Santos and Logan Paul, and hopefully he beats the shit out of him.
I think Logan Paul needs to be Kevin more than Santos needs to be Kevin, if that makes sense. Like Santos doesn't benefit if he goes on and loses to Logan Paul, then it means nothing. Kevin loses, that means Logan Paul just got a victory over Kevin Owens. Him beating Santos is just like feeding him.
Yeah, but I don't think that he would. I don't think that he would beat Santos. I feel like the only way that he would beat Santos if they wanted to is if Rey Mysterio comes back and costs him. That would be like the only other way that I can think of it. Because this would be running back into the way that Santos kind of basically helped Logan Paul beat Rey Mysterio for him to even get this title in the first place. That would be like the only thing that I could think of that would cause him to lose his match. Also, even if because they have this thing probably going to be starting heat up with Bobby Lashley and the Street Profits too. There's also that as well.
Yeah.
So unless they wanted to wait on it, but I really don't want Santos to go all the way through this tournament and then he loses to Kevin Owens. You know what I'm saying?
I
It
don't know.
is
He's been
part of
calling it out. It's just I feel like Kevin winning is so obvious because Logan's been
yeah.
calling out. Like he's been calling out Kevin every match. He's not even been talking to anyone else. And I just don't see Logan Paul. There will be no purpose. There's no purpose of him being champion, but there's no purpose of him losing either. Him dropping the Santos, and then it's like, okay, that's good for Santos, but then what's next? Like he's champion. Logan Paul is definitely bringing more outside attention because that's obviously what they want with it. I just don't see them taking it off of him. I see them giving him a win over Kevin Owens to give him a more establishment because I feel like he might still hold it come Royal Rumble. There's a lot of tours coming up. Like I just don't see Logan Paul. I don't know. I don't see him dropping to either one of them, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I think more so you have to, I guess, find out and see what they want for it. Because honestly, truly, I'd be forgetting that Logan Paul is even champion, even though yes, he has the social media sensation type shit. You know what I'm saying? But that's cool and all. But I don't even feel like right now he's even bringing that much eyes to the United States Championship, even though he's holding it. It's kind of makes him feel a little bit forgettable. But I guess we just have to find out and see who wins between Kevin and Santos to see what moves on with Logan Paul and whoever the winner is for this tournament. And then we also move on because we have a women's match. Io Sky will be defending her women's champion against Mia Yim. Like I said, because Mia did pin Io Sky in that 8-woman tag match, and she earned herself a title opportunity. So this is like her first title opportunity for singles wise for her like WWE career from what I can remember. So I know that she's gonna go out there and put on a great fight. Do I feel like she would win? I don't, but because of damage control, I will say that damage control. Bailey didn't know how to find her way to help their members win, even if EO tells Bailey not to come out. Bailey's gonna come out anyway. So, but we have to figure it out then. But yeah, that's pretty much all of the matches that's supposed to happen for the January 5th show for Friday Night SmackDown, ladies and gentlemen. And that pretty much kind of brings us to the end of our show here. We thank you guys so much for hanging out with us here on your Christmas, to be exact. You could have been anywhere else, but you chose to come out and hang out with us in the Shakkas Den for our, final Raw versus SmackDown of the year. Before we get back here for day one, January 1st, for New Year's Day. But we thank you guys as always for hanging out with us. We finally hit 100 followers on Twitter. So we're still looking to hit 100 on YouTube. We're at 98 right now. So we need like 99. We need like 2 more to hit 100.
We're at 100 on YouTube.
Oh, shit. Well,
that's what it says. It says 100.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Well, stick up my ass and call me a candy apple. Yeah.
Thank you to 100.
Well, then, okay. Well, thank you for getting us to 100 subscribers before the end of the year, because that's what our end of the year goal was, to make sure that we at least hit 100 subscribers on YouTube and hit 100 on Twitter. So we definitely do appreciate you guys for supporting us within what? We started this in October, and we have been growing since then, and we really do appreciate it. It's a Christmas miracle, is what Nickie said earlier.
Girl,
But yeah,
couldn't believe I found eggnog.
But yeah, continue to follow us on Twitter at the Shakkas Den, on YouTube at the Shakkas Den. Shout out to Battleground Podcast, has been a huge support system with the growth of the Shakers Den. We
Yes.
definitely do appreciate Tim Battle and his team for allowing us to be here on the platform and all of that there. And we thank you guys for each and every time we do a show that you guys show up. You hang out with us, you chat with us, and you support whatever we do. So we definitely do appreciate that. You can continue to follow us, like I said, on all social media platforms. We had a lot of things coming up for 2024 that we're really excited for and everything. And we'll be back tomorrow for NXT Uncut because we found out we have a full damn card. Uh,
That's
So I
crazy.
thought we was gonna get like a best of NXT type thing, the
Yeah.
NXT award or something. And I was like, fuck no, we got real live matches for y'all tomorrow. We got storylines to continue and pick up for 2024. So definitely be back for that for NXT Uncut. And also Impact Awards will be happening this Thursday, guys. So um really excited to share who the winners are and everything. Got a couple surprises for you guys.
Who the winner is? The
Winners of all these
winner
things.
is.
'Cause it's definitely a winner. I will say
Hey,
that, and it's all because of you guys for voting.
I'm number one. You can all go over top four. Clean sweep. You get mopped, ho. That's what she
Yeah,
said.
for real. But yeah, definitely come in and hang out with us for our Impact Awards show that we have. And then
Yes.
I mean, we kind of chill off until we get ready for day one with Monday Night
Yeah.
Raw and everything. We don't have another show for Raw versus SmackDown until what, January the 8th to be exact.
Yeah.
Because then we'll be talking about the first two shows of the year. So but yeah. Um anything you want to add, Nikki, before we get out of here?
No. I mean, it's a first ending of two more shows, a total of three
Mhm.
to
Mhm.
go. So no, I'm ready to get the hell up out of here, honey. To be honest, I am
We
tired.
gotta close up shop.
That,
We have
hey,
to
this,
wrap up.
we eat late around here, so I just had my second plate
That's
and
crazy.
dessert. My mom
I
was
ate.
like, "Damn, are you done eating?" And I was like, "Damn, what the hell? Do you not want me to eat? I'm the only one in the house. Everybody done left."
Yeah,
I
tomorrow
wasn't
you are
gonna-
mad late, girl. We about to get on out of here.
Yes, honey, come on and play some Fortnite.
All right. I got my nap in, so
Yeah, I'm
I'm
here
up
though.
all
I got
night
some
for love.
eggnog.
Like, okay.
I'm
But
about to
yeah,
close it out with some eggnog and boot on to it, baby. But
rebooting
yeah,
all
y'all can follow
night.
me. Uh, I really don't have much. Honestly, it's been a good year. Closing out last week of 2023. The award show's probably gonna be. We might have a little finale funeral. We're gonna have to figure out how to. I don't think I can bring people on that because I might get dicey. I think I
That's
want
okay.
to be real dicey. I don't.
Well, we can. Well, if you want to leave the invitation open,
Yeah,
you can.
I'm gonna get real dicey
But
on
it's
that.
not. It's
But
not
I'm thinking about not
guaranteed.
even. Honestly, I'm thinking about not even doing it. But
Mhm.
I'm just like, it's just been really good. It's just been really good. I know. I just want to leave with this. Y'all hosts really be trying to do some stuff and try to make me mad, bruh. It's not working. Y'all are
Well,
so.
what I can say, because I'm always encouraging some of the things,
Stupid.
or trying to make a point out of it. I just think that it's a way to have a final closing of a chapter to
No,
truly
definitely.
have a full start. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily, truly dive into a lot of
Yeah,
things, but really just closing that chapter so
yeah.
that once that chapter is closed, we don't have to revisit.
It's gonna be funny as
Unless
hell.
unless y'all reopen the ticket. Now the
Oh my
ticket
god.
is closed. But if you reopen that ticket,
Well, the ticket process is an extension tomorrow.
okay. Well,
Possible.
that's absolutely fine. So, but
I know when the people are knocking at my door.
we'll have
Since you
listen,
understand, like
if
it's
it's not before the funeral,
yeah.
then we're having the
We'll
funeral.
see. I'm having the time of my life, but all I'm saying is, if you really trying to go against Nicki, it's gonna cost you. That's all I'm saying. Like I'm having the time of my life. Y'all really ain't nobody. It's funny. It's funny because people are miserable in their homes, shaking fear for their lives across the state, man. And here I am looking
On your
like
third
Minnie.
glass of eggnog,
Yeah, I
just
had to
living
take a
life.
shot before I got on here too,
Oh my God.
honey. So when
Well,
you get
we'll
off,
have
you
to
will
figure it
settle
out.
in.
When will this
But yeah,
be?
we'll discuss more. We'll
Yeah,
definitely be at the award show though. We're gonna do the award show. You work Friday, right?
yeah, I do.
Yeah. I gotta be home for the award show. I can't do that at that regular ass job.
That is true.
But
Oh
we
wait,
won't be
that's on
long. You know,
Thursday.
it's only awards.
But it's on Thursday though.
Yeah.
Yeah. You say
We can
Friday.
do it at 11:30.
Okay, that'll be
I try
fine.
to get I try to get off early that night too. But yeah, peace, love, and happiness. Bitches is mad.
We'll keep you guys posted on it and everything
Yeah.
like that. And if we do it, it'll only be on Twitch. So
Oh, it'll be the 31st too.
yeah, it will be on the 31st.
Only
But
on Twitch.
yeah, only on Twitch if it does happen. We will
Yeah.
definitely keep you posted on that. But yeah, you can find Nicki on Twitter or you can Google her.
I won't
But
be on there for a couple days. I'm gonna tell you that now.
it's okay. You
If
can
it's
still
not
find
this,
her. Yeah. It's okay. You can still find her on
yeah,
Twitter.
you
And
can.
whenever she's ready to, reactivate again, then she will
Oh,
be.
it'll be the first day of the year. I'm causing all kind of chaos. That's how I'm
Well,
starting. I'm
it's
not
the
being
first of the month.
first
You
day.
know,
Monday.
I
And it's
mean,
my
it's day
birthday.
one.
I was born on a Monday, so it's crazy.
So I was born on a Tuesday, so I guess that's why Tuesdays are like my best days. But yeah, as far as me, you can find me, of course, on Google, Driune Santana. I'm starting to add our names here, because I don't want y'all to fuck up the spelling, but I feel like y'all will anyway. Um, some people, the U and I really triggers a lot of people.
And
But yeah, but thank you guys once again for always hanging out with us here. We definitely do appreciate it. Enjoy the rest of your Christmas. Enjoy the rest of your week. I don't go back to work till Thursday, so
I'm there tomorrow.
Yeah, baby.
all right.
Natty is a gem, dude. Like, give her all the flowers.
Like the Nat has been making memes since like '06, bro. Nasty. But yeah, you guys have a great rest of your night. We will see you guys back on tomorrow for NXT
Yes,
Uncut. Of
uncut.
course, this has been the Shakkas Den Raw versus SmackDown, the last show of the year. And we'll see you guys back tomorrow for NXT Uncut. Have a great night. And
Bow, 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 bow. This that booty me. Bow, 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 bow. Look at them booty cheeks. Bow, 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 bow. You not feeling it?